How are you? Good to have you here. Hello, everyone. All right, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world. Thank you for that so much in your respective places. I appreciate and I love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, and connecting with me. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Transformation Queen. In the comments, because I love to hear from you, okay? All the love, tips, and donations, thank you so much. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join our family. I would love to have you here. So make sure you log in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a thing. Also, like this video, and thank you for those who have done that. That helps you put my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal, and it helps to promote the channel and me when you like the video. So thank you. The fastest way to book a reading is to take advantage of the October special. Mini readings are now $50. All right, you hit the Cash App, PayPal with your donation, and then email me your question, and I will send you your psychic reading within 24 hours. Okay, those who need extended services, book through Patreon. All right, you may also tip me again through Cash App, PayPal, or Patreon. All those links are in the bio and the description box below. These are general readings for entertainment purposes, but on this Soul Sunday, okay, on this Soul Sunday, we're going to let God speak, and whatever God said, that's what God said, period. All right, so let's get into it. Collective, get some messages for you, my beautiful messengers. I hope you guys are all safe, warm, and loved on wherever you are. All right, get some oracles for you. New deck. Flexible. Okay. I'm hearing whatever the situation calls for to be flexible. Hold up. Let me see. This is a new deck, guys, so I want to make sure I get you the meaning before I say whatever, okay? Flexible, teachability, open-mindedness. Okay, you can hear me. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's important. So don't be out here selling your soul, okay? This Sunday, all right? A lot of you may get some offers. You may get some promotions. You may get a new boo. I feel like you're going to get something, all right? And while you definitely should be flexible, okay, do not compromise what's important, okay? Relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. So teachability is very important for you this Sunday and going into next week, all right? Letting go of rigidity, okay, which means basically just having it your way or just not, all right, is what is required right now in your personal and love relationships. You don't always have to be right all the time, okay, or do you? Okay. It's okay to be happy and compromise, all right? And compromise to be happy. Do we want to be happy or do we want to be miserable? Do we want to win the argument? I mean, I do, because I be right. Okay, I be right, but I want to be happy too. So just like do what I say, babe. Like, okay, no, definitely to be happy. Okay, make peace. It's giving. Don't go to bed angry. Okay, on this Sunday, you can still get your needs met. Okay, if I feel like even in compromise and conflict, if you move with love and you realize that you do overall love that person in spite of their flaws or their faults or their tics or when they're annoying you or when they're just being like, okay. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. Yes. The appearance of this card in this reading is a signal that you may have met someone new who may not be your type. I'm everybody's type. Okay. Get into it. Okay. I'm your type when I'm not your type. Okay. You may have met someone who may not be your type, but, okay, who will turn out to be so special. Yeah, you're very special. Okay, yes, that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Okay, be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Okay, prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share it, and who you will share it with. Okay, and what will then be available to you. You still need to relax and open up to the possibilities. Okay, Spirit may have much better plans for you. We make plans and then God tell us what he gonna do. Okay, basically is what they're saying. As far as your money, as far as your jobs on this Sunday, okay? It could be a job that you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity, okay, that you didn't even think of that eluded your imagination. Be flexible in this season. I feel like a lot of you are going to be blessed, okay? Blessed when you come, blessed when you go, blessed in your house, blessed in your relationship, blessed in your finances, regardless of how they look right now. But the key is letting go of old patterns, old, this is what it usually looks like. This is how I usually get my money. This is how I usually get my girl. This is how I usually, okay? I feel like on this Sunday, God is going to do trying and going, okay? If you allow God to move and not get in the way, a new thing, okay, is why you're being told by Spirit to be flexible, okay? That's the word for the next week, okay? Remind yourself, then be willing to bend, okay? Enjoy miraculous results. Sometimes we feel like if I get this thing, or if I get this job, or if I get this or whatever, this girl, okay, like, how'd that work out for you? Okay, like how sometimes we have to be honest about sometimes how our own wants and needs, or what we thought would make us happy or desirable or whatever, worked out for us, and 9 times out of 10 it didn't. Okay, so when this new thing comes along, okay, that doesn't look like how your normal thing looks, this new job is out a little bit outside of your comfort zone, okay, or this promotion or relocation, whatever this is, consider the fact, instead of rejecting it and saying, that ain't for me, because this is, it's got to be, this has got to be, okay, consider for a moment that God may be trying to do a new thing. Consider for a moment that God knows what's best for you. Consider that this is the thing, this new thing, okay, that's going to bring you that authentic, immense, okay, joy. Yeah, 555. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, because some of you are saying that you want change, but change is not happening because you're not embracing, you're rejecting what the new energy is. It's making you uncomfortable, and so you're running, you're getting scared, but yet you say, I want a new thing, I want my life to change. All right, but when it shows up, because it doesn't look like how what you're normally into, what you normally do, you feel like, okay, stop that. All right, protection message on this Sunday. All right, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose access to growth, okay, and untapped potential. All right, loosen up and open your mind and heart, okay, and be more flexible. Rigidity, okay, will set you up for a fight where there are only no losers and no winners. Okay, be willing to bend, be willing to negotiate, be willing to compromise. Hulu, okay? All right. Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator, okay? Somebody's also meditating, okay? let's say it's kind of hard to we all, whatever you believe in, you could believe in God, they can believe in spirituality, they could be, with the atheist, I don't know what you do with that, but my rule of thumb is it's hard. I feel like it's more harder to find compromise with someone when they don't of course, everyone is powerful, but when they don't defer or seek or consult or pray or have a higher power, because then you're battling with their ego all the time. Okay. They don't have a meditation or a corner or a bench in the park or something. Okay. Like something where they go and it's like, let me just sit here, bring it all in and see, am I tripping, Lord? Okay, am I tripping? Is she tripping? And even if she's tripping and I'm not tripping, okay, what do I want the end result of all of this to be? Okay, but if they don't have that, then it's just you boxing with their ego and nobody wins. Okay? All right, let's talk about it. Let's get into the tarot for this message of flexibility, being flexible. Somebody got one more. Okay. There's also some mothers out here bending over backwards, okay, to keep their family together. All right. Or if you have a mom and they're doing like, appreciate your moms, appreciate your wives, appreciate, okay, whatever form, if you're a single mother, appreciate yourself. A lot of you are, okay, doing the best you can, trying to be flexible. Those of you that aren't able to be flexible are seeing some of the pushback from that, okay? You being rigid and you wanting to be in your own way or do your own thing here, okay? Let's get into the tarot for this on this Soul Sunday. Yeah, I bet. This is about healing, okay? Four of Swords. This is about balance. Some of you are just like, oh, I keep hitting this wall. Okay, because you're focusing on the wrong things, okay? How can you heal a situation if you aren't at least willing to hear someone else out, at least willing to meet them halfway here, all right? Balance, temperance, okay? Five of Pentacles. It doesn't always have to be, just the end all be all. And sometimes we can be guilty of that. Some annoy me and I'm like, okay, bye, you gotta go, okay? Now y'all both out in the cold looking crazy when just a little bit of compromise, just a little bit of balance, just a little bit of, okay, I'm gonna be quiet and truly hear you speak, truly hear, your side, truly, okay? Don't be so doggedly unmovable in whatever this situation is that you put yourself, okay, where you don't want to be, okay? And that's without this person or this thing or whatever this is, okay? What is this Four of Swords? Some of you have been more than flexible, okay, on a job where maybe you're just not being rewarded for your efforts, or it's time, okay, to move on, all right? Work on leaving those toxic work environments, okay, where you feel excluded or unappreciated anyway. You'll feel better, okay? Block off anything, okay? Anything that, that's a given, but sometimes we just give so much grace to situations. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of your imbalance, a lot of your confusion, a lot of, okay, don't be inflexible about that, all right? You may have someone that is taking advantage, okay, of your grace or of your ability to work things out. But if it's happening, if this is to your detriment, then yeah, it's definitely time to enforce, stand, and hold on your boundaries until you feel centered, until you can get to a better place, okay? Some of you are going to have to put your peace, okay, first. If peace means compromising and letting someone else be right when they are probably wrong, but for the overall peace of your mind, the situation, the environment, then do that, okay? Not on major things, but on minor things. What is this Five of Pentacles? I also feel like if you do without something, all right, like say you leave a job or you take some vacation time and uh you felt more peace then, not only because you rest, but maybe you did something, you experienced a new thing, or you went to a new place. If you feel okay, the joy and peace being away from this job, and then when you get back, automatically blood pressure is up, automatically, your body is on 10, like that's a sign that it's time to move on. Okay, like be flexible with some things. Okay, I just feel like you need to show more care to yourself than these toxic environments and situations. Okay, where you've just given a little bit more grace than you should have, to your own detriment. Okay, or situations where somebody is not investing as much into it as you are. Peace definitely, okay, requires this healing this season. Okay, requires that you do cut some people off, that you do leave some people out in the cold. They will have a reaction to that. But again, I feel like the situation is a little bit dire for some of you, especially Seven of Cups when it comes to your stability, emotional stability, okay, mental, physical, all of that. Like you're really realizing you have to take some action here. Okay. What's this Five of Pentacles? Oh, I don't want to get that. Oh. What you throwing away, child? Woo! Okay. Ace of Cups. Why are we throwing that away? All right. Yes, it's like I'm done with arguing. I'm done with fighting. I'm done with the competition. If you're in a relationship and some relationships can be competition, okay? Or you could tell somebody's actions if somebody's just always on 10 or always on chaos. Like, yes, the situations that you need to leave by the wayside, they don't require, brain surgery, okay? No fighting to be wanted, no more fighting to be loved, especially if they're making you feel, okay, outcast or unwanted. And some of you have. I mean, I get it. I know what it feels like, but I don't know. I just feel like there's a situation where love may not be as reciprocal, or somebody it could be, okay. Somebody could also be acting weird or funny because again, they need to heal. They need space to heal. They need space to get their mind together. They need space to get grounded. There's a lot of emotional, okay, or you could find this for yourself. All right. Some of you will have to remove the love out of the situation to cut some people off, again, for your own well-being, just because. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, okay. You should not be in a relationship with somebody that is competing against you, or that is, okay, somebody's like a little bit of a happiness hater. And again, it could be maybe they're going through ill health or something with their finances. They're not making as much as something here. But I do see a separation required just so you can kind of get your footing together. All right. What's this Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups here? Yeah, somebody is hurt. I do feel like there is in a relationship. Okay, there is some separation. Okay, or some measure of separation, and someone is hurt over that. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. All right. There's an issue of they could be taking too long to commit. All right, especially if it's a fire sign, there's a level of immaturity here, and you may have just stepped away from this person because you just don't feel like, okay, emotion wise, they're measuring up or living up to their potential. Some of you have had to remove love out of a situation because somebody just took that smell like, oh, okay, this is me and I don't need to change, but some part of their behavior, again, it's too much, and it's a lot of emotional upheaval. All right. And you may have separated or took a moment to yourself to, again, get grounded, get healed, because I feel like maybe you were hurt by their actions, or somebody just didn't realize you were as emotionally invested as you were, or vice versa. And I feel like you took a step back or a moment to heal yourself, and then this person, they got hurt by that, but they're not realizing it. That, number one, again, it's taking them too long to kind of get their shit together, and number two, the way they're going about everything, there's some sort of immaturity. Or when you talk to them, they see having a simple conversation is conflict, or every discussion, everything. It doesn't have to turn into an argument, but with this person, it goes to 10, and it goes to such a level where you could forget why you wanted to be with this person, or forget that you love this person, or you hold this person in high regard. Somebody goes, okay, they go there. And the crazy part is they like to go back and forth with you, but deep down they know, okay, they know that you're speaking the truth, or vice versa, okay, and you have good judgments. They know that, but they just, okay, somebody needs to learn how to communicate, or somebody just gets overly emotional, overly reactive, lashing out, okay. And I feel like things are done with love, but somebody takes it to a point to where love almost goes out the window here. And again, that's where that flexibility comes in. And I feel like you're hurt because you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I feel like you are trying to communicate with this person or these people with love, bring some balance, and there's a disconnect here. And why they aren't receiving the messages, or why they're reacting this way to the messages, okay, or your actions here, when you're doing them with love, but somehow, okay, they could have an issue with accountability. But because they're not meeting you halfway, or vice versa, there's this feeling that's, so you can have feelings of abandonment issues. But I just feel like nobody's winning in this situation. Everybody hurts, and they're hurt behind some actions here, and wanting desperately, okay, for this to end, or these actions to stop. Death card. It's somebody feels like somebody doesn't love them anymore because they're standing 10 toes on some boundaries, or they made this box, or they made this circle, and they're in this hermit mode. Okay. And they're like, well, why don't you want to be around me? And it's just like, okay, but why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep taking these actions that, you know what I mean? Why do you keep behaving this way? Okay. And you're confused as to why they're confused, and they won't get it together to bring the balance so everybody can be happy. And so now with this Ace of Cups, it flew on the floor. It's just like, I have to take love out of this and just look at what you're displaying, what you're doing here. And again, I say this like somebody knows, or that what they are speaking or communicating, or whatever this is 100% facts. Okay, like this person isn't dumb, or you aren't. They know you exercise a good judgment, but they're just childish, and it's the back and forth. And I feel like one of you, or again, it's just like, we've got to move on. Somebody doesn't want to communicate like this or deal with this energy. No, they're like, get it together, and somebody took offense to that. I feel like you're actively trying to break a cycle so you guys can be better, so you can do better, communicate better. And it's hard because this person is fighting, okay, arguing, going back and forth with the sake of going back and forth. All right. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups here. All right. This also could be on a job. Okay. You could be fighting again for better pay, better treatment, whatever this is. I do feel in the end things will go your way. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. All right. And your relationship, this will work out. Again, if you remember, you know, why I'm here. If this is somebody that you desire to be with, then it's not hard. You know, the flexibility or finding that flexibility is not hard. What is your end goal? What is your desire? Do you want to win this fight and be without this person and then be miserable every night? Okay. Or do you want to see how you can meet halfway? That's what this is about. Somebody sticking, okay, to their guns and refusing to engage with foolishness or toxicity or combativeness. Like, you put an end to this, regardless of where it is in your family, strong relationships, or just in every area of your life. Somebody wants to continue to deal with you in a specific manner, and you mean that, and it's like, I'm not dealing with you beyond that if you don't change or correct this, and they're taking it personal. But this is also about you. This is also about your health, your well-being, your confidence, your okay. Does that make sense? And they're taking offense to it, but I feel like somebody is being the adult or trying to be the adult in this relationship, and with that there is separation. This isn't about love because I love you, but I don't and I won't deal with this. Or are you coming at me like this? Are you communicating like this? Are you causing this confusion? Or are you constantly having confusion, being in confusion, okay, like it's forcing, okay, forcing somebody's hands, all right, and standing on it. But Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, I do feel like ultimately somebody again remembers that it's you make them happy. Or if it's a job and you're speaking on something and you're like, look, if you don't give me what I need, then I'm just going to move on, or I'm not going to invest, or whatever the conversation is, okay, somebody gets their shit together, okay. You're going to find flexibility where this person or whatever was inflexible before, okay. But again, it might look different, be different, or whatever, okay. Whatever the case, I do feel like this is energy that you haven't dealt with or they haven't dealt with before, which is why the flexibility is needed, okay. If somebody is used to being unchallenged, okay, or somebody is used to being, you know, again, their words, this behavior being accepted, tolerated, and then you come in with that balanced energy, that temperance energy, and it's just like, no, all right. But King of Swords, Judgment here, all right. What you're saying is fair. What you're saying is okay. It's valid. Yeah. They want a new beginning altogether. Somebody misses you, okay? Period. Period. So they may have had a harsh reaction into this new way of communicating, this new healthy lifestyle, healthy relationships, healthy communication that you're introducing, or vice versa. But ultimately, okay, they want this with you. They want this life with you. They want to work with you. They want to be in your presence. And this separation, okay, I just feel like a lot of people feelings are hurt, and they want to get back to happy again, okay. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to know what the world is like or experience the world without you. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go, but you're supposed to go with me, okay. Queen of Swords here. So this is heavy on the relationship. Some of you could be teetering on a decision of if you're going to stay with this person or break up with this person. King of Swords and Queen of Swords sometimes is a divorced couple, but I feel like at the core of this is emotion, communication, and action. And what are you really here for at the end of the day? All right. There is a dogged energy of a masculine here. I mean, if you feel like you could be happy somewhere else, okay, then definitely do that. All right. I feel like this woman gonna be happy regardless. All right. Like I don't know. I feel like somebody could leave a situation trying to prove a point, or they left the situation with you trying to prove a point, and it didn't go so well. Or divorced after the fact, whatever stage this is in, because they were unwilling to be flexible. But I feel like the flexibility was something as minute as a change in behavior, communication. Like those are things you can actively work on, unless you just don't. Somebody figured out, somebody just doesn't want to be happy, and somebody is determined to be happy. This Queen of Swords with this Knight of Swords, all right, and this Sun, I'm going to be happy. And if you hate accountability so much that you don't want to compromise, this King of Swords and this Judgment card. So I do see that. I don't know who's right in the end. I do know that this feminine is gonna be happy in the end, and this masculine, I don't know. Somebody could be leaving a relationship because they want to go play, or a divorce could be happening because of somebody's playing at work. I do see that also, but I feel like not changing your ways, or something, getting your shit together, you just end up by yourself. I don't know. There's definitely a loser in this situation. I feel like the person that leaves because they want to kind of play the field, or they feel like, oh, I'll be better off single. I didn't want to be married, da, 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 and you go do that. But the end result, okay, the end result, okay, is just, it is not as much as it is. You end up being left kind of holding the dick that you wanted to spread around. You know what I mean? All right. Somebody could be like, "Well, I'm leaving. I don't want to be married. I want to go have a good time. I want to chase hoes and all of that." And you end up, after the fact, after you have gotten the divorce, went out, screwed whoever, da 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 da. You come to the end of yourself thinking like, "Damn, that was kind of stupid." I feel like you feel foolish in the end. And you should have stayed with what was given to you, okay? However, at whatever stage this timeline is in. This Queen of Swords here, all right, who's very it's very much giving, yes, if that's what's going to make you happy, go do that. And if it's not me, go do that, okay? Somebody agrees to a divorce, or there's a divorce here, and or a separation, okay? And I feel like this feminine is like, okay, if it ain't with me, and if it's with someone else, then go do that. And you end up getting the short end of the stick, okay? Leading with your stick, leading with your desires. All right. And meanwhile, this person, okay, or you, or however this goes, okay, here, Emperor, Four of Wands, stability. You end up with somebody that wants to do, okay, somebody don't want to be the man, or want to be the woman, or want to be the wife, or whatever, and then they leave and separate to go do that and fall off. They leave something good, something stable, something tried, something true, to go out there in the streets, okay, and they fall off bad, okay. Meanwhile, whoever was left, and whoever was trying to do the right thing in love, trying to compromise, save the relationship, trying to bring sanity, trying to bring, stability, healing, alignment to the relationship, they meet someone that's really about that life, that they don't have to convince, okay, to have some sense in the move, like you have some sense, okay. Emperor, Four of Wands here, and someone that's passionate about them every day, someone that doesn't get tired. A lot of you divine feminines, you'll be meeting somebody, because sometimes you could be trying to force something, or force somebody to be somewhere, do something, be the husband, be the father, be whatever, and it's just not, or they're just not Maybe that's the flexibility and saying that I've done more than enough. I poured more than enough. I'm not getting anything for this. Letting somebody be and do what they want to do, so you can manifest in. You can bring in a person that wants to be about that life with you. Okay. This king of swords here in this judgment, somebody so smart they stupid. That's what this is, and that's what some of you are dealing with. You're so smart, you stupid. But in their actions, in their communications, they're infantile. They're taking a long time to get it together and then wonder why they can't hold on to anything, or everything they hold on to, it's fleeting. So you trying to force this person to be this and not that. Why not just let that go? So this stable energy can come into you. Okay. A lot of you are going to be happy when you get that. All right. When you stop trying to force a timeline with a partner that does not have the range to give you what you want. But as soon as you do, yes. And that's why this Ace of Cups flew on the floor, because a lot of you are trying to make happily ever after and make it happen with someone who is just not aligned with you. And you need to take your emotions out of the situation, okay? So you can see. Be flexible in your thinking, be flexible in your vision, be okay. I feel like you can have what you want, but it's not with who you think it is, or it's not with who you're trying to make it to be. And as soon as you make peace with that, this new opportunity, Ace of Love, comes in with somebody that is about that life, that you don't have to convince to be about that life. Yes, Magician card. Ace of Pentacles, baby, somebody that's all in and they want to be all in. And the sex is good. And okay, this is happy. This is passion. This is love. Okay. Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Leo. All right. Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay. Magician card. Okay. Some of you are trying so hard to make something happen with someone and bring something together. Your money ain't right. You're crying all the time. Okay, like it's clearly unstable, and yet here you are, still trying to make them work, grow up, do. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Some of you need to make peace with that and let go and move on. Be open to the possibility again that God has something better for you. When you let go of your way and your own understanding, then God can usher in somebody that, okay, really wants to move like that. Somebody that's really going to treat you like you deserve, okay? What you deserve, the right treatment, all of that, it's here, but you have to stop trying to force it with this person or this type that you have. Okay, you on a job, you complaining, you bust your ass, you the star boom coon, and they treat you crazy, talk to you crazy, don't pay you all, okay, but bitch, it's time to move on so you can go somewhere and get paid like the emperor you are. Okay, home, relationships, all of that. There's an opportunity here with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands. If you just stop trying to force it where you are, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, okay? Stop trying to force something that you know is not working, because on the other side of you trying that thing that looks different, you're saying you want change, you're saying you want happiness, you're saying you want true love, you're saying you want substance and all of that. Work on your vision, because it's not in the package that you think it is, but it is here for you. Real happiness, substance, okay? It's here. Not like how you think. Fix your vision. Okay? Because just around the corner is the house, is the partner. Okay? Somebody got their own. Not only are they smart, accomplished, okay? Don't mind seeing you successful, passionate about you. Okay. Only streets they want to run through is you. Okay. Here, a good manifester, a good provider. All right. You will never lack. You will never do without. This is what's waiting on the other side of you, leaving that thing that you're trying to force and has not been working and for a long, long time. All right. All right. Yeah. Hermit mode. Consider that. Okay. Resist the devil and the devil will flee. All right. If you got this energy here, all right, reflection with this devil and this seven of swords, it don't take brain surgery. Libra season, free yourself with this justice card and this 10 of pentacles. Okay. A lot of you know that the relationship is toxic, the job is toxic, the family member is toxic. You can't trust them. You can't, like, okay. But yet you say you want to be happy, yet you say you want to change, yeah, okay, but you sitting in this. Get up and go. Pick up your mat and go. True happiness, stability, family, legacy, all that is waiting for you on the other side when you decide to give justice for yourself, to get justice for yourself, and stop putting up with situations that you know are doing you in on every level. All right. That's what I have for you. One.